we came out here to try Sudden Combat. It's really neat being able to use more authentic kind of weaponry. It was really neat to be able to use an M4 like we're used to using. And it was pretty neat.
The fact that you had heavyweight guns that look real helped the cause. Also, the vest was very nice and tight, and you felt it, you heard it, and it was fun.
I served in the Marine Corps. Being an AR-15 owner, the M4 style is what they use here. It felt the same weight, and it had a little bit of recoil to it. It had some actual noise where the rounds sounded like they were going out, so it did have some realism as to the actual weapon.
The rifles we're using today are a very realistic copy of the AR-15 rifle. They have the same look, the same feel as the M4 carbine like the military uses. Feels just like shooting a real one. There's a little bit of recoil in them, and you can tell when they're going bang. And you run out of ammo when your magazine's empty and you got to stop and go back and get more ammo. Makes it very realistic.
Yeah, it was very enjoyable. The weight was very, very much true to what I'm used to. The safety, the fire, and the 3-round bursts were really interesting. So as AR-15 owners, we don't have that capability, so that was kind of interesting.
We actually own an AR-15. So I am used to shooting that type of rifle. My husband makes me shoot it, actually. He wants me to get used to it. The feel of it was still similar to what we have at home. Yeah, definitely to make me feel more comfortable shooting with it. Yes, I definitely had fun. It was challenging, which is always good for me, and you're crouching down behind obstacles. You have to figure out the puzzle. It was a lot of fun. Anybody can play it. The guys were very cooperative with me. I was the only female on my team, and they didn't act like I was a burden. We were working together and trying to get to the guys that needed to get picked off.
As far as the workout goes, I was very surprised at that. I thought it was going to be a walk in the park, quite honestly, and it was anything but. So as you can see from some of the coloration in my shirt, I put out some sweat today.
If you're doing it right, it's a workout.
Oh yeah, it gets hot in there.
I'm winded. My legs are tired.
You get really amped up, and it's really exciting, and you get like the adrenaline, and you get to shoot some people, and it's a good time.
For my soldiers, I see it as a good opportunity to get some training time in when we can't usually get some training time in. Ammo is expensive, and a lot of times some of us are funding our own training, so we're buying our own ammo to go out and shoot our own weapons at different ranges. And so this is a good place where you can practice your CQB, everything that can build your team cohesion safely and as realistic as possible.
Well, there's a lot of guys on the fort that like to, we try to get out and train on our own as much as possible. So, try to find out paintball scenarios or other areas where we can just train with the fort, train, live fire drills or, blank. But here we can, it's a lot more convenient. You don't have to, set up for a range. Just come right out here and just, go at it.
But I mean, they're more real than the typical laser tag or other kind of games, so that was pretty cool.
Compared to like paintball or something like that, you don't have to wear a face shield. It's a lot safer. You're not getting, you don't have actual projectiles coming through the air at you.
We've done airsoft and other laser tag before. Airsoft, it's a lot of fun with the realism of the firearms and stuff, but you can't really tell who gets out. With this, it's like the combination of both. You'd have that realistic feel of the firearm, and you can tell, all right, I'm out. I gotta go back to the base, walk back to it, or step off to the side.
A lot more realistic, a lot more as far as like laser tag is concerned. As far as the paintball, it's definitely a lot safer. Definitely doesn't require nearly as much equipment. A lot more cost-effective as well. You're not actually using up, paint pellets.
I would prefer this over paintball for a couple of reasons. The weaponry is a little more authentic, and you don't get hit with paint. It's a mess. But this is cool. You got respawn points, kind of like you would in a video game. It's like bringing Call of Duty into life.
Sudden Combat is awesome.
Action-packed.
Sudden Combat is the best.
Awesome.
Epic.
Awesome.
Exciting.
Amazing.